welcome back. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate. Hello, Sav. Welcome to stream. Hopefully you're not behind ads. So this morning, we finished up pretty much all the side quests of Act 2. Thaniel and Oliver have been restored and reunited. We've cleared out the morgue. All the forms have been eliminated. So all that's left is basically get the orders from Arella to pick up a moon lantern from Balthazar's quarters and tell him to hurry up with the relic. When we go down there, we'll find ourselves in the what's the right word? Dreaded Gauntlet of Shar, where Shadowheart will face a life-changing decision. Hopefully we can guide her down the right path. Anyway, we're all buffed up, ready to go. So, let's venture forth. First stop, though, Gale's a human. And we don't have the human blood potion yet. Excuse me.
Everything, really. Not to put too fine a point on it.
A humble specimen, aren't you?
On occasion.
A long way from Waterdeep.
Just a pinch of Arella, Baldur, trader in all things occult. Should you be interested, I have a particular offer I'd like to make. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself.
A Zingian blood mage? Unusual for you to be so far from Vasa.
Goodness, no. Nothing so unsanitary. The Baldur clan practice their own form of blood alchemy.
You realize why the name rings familiar. House of Baldur was purged a century ago by an alliance of rival drow houses. Among the many crimes tallied against them, their reckless experimentation with illithid breeding stock.
It's not true soul blood you want. It's illithid tainted blood.
Blessed by the absolute, but not blinded by it. Now I simply must study you. The beings you speak of have no use for gods, and yet here we stand in a church of their making. Unless they are not the makers, but simply the means, wouldn't that be a secret worth knowing? So let me adjust my offer. Your blood and your silence, in exchange for the potions I mention, and a tidy pile of gold besides.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Just a little prick and it's all over. Close your eyes. A little pain for a lot of gold. And there we are. All of your very best traits in a bottle. Use it well.
Now, he, I think, actually saved. So he's not going to get the, I'm sick. But what we got is quite possibly the best blood potion.
The reaction failed.
The Elixir of Human Versatility.
Pawn it off as a luck potion.
Mundane Pluckiness grants you proficiency in all skills until the next long rest, due to the wily resourcefulness now bubbling within it. Now, unmodded, it's great, but it's a one-time use thing. Or the potion itself is. So, it's kind of one that you don't use because the cost of getting it is kind of high, and it's useless outside of combat isn't that great. Hello, Ray. Thank you for lurk. Enjoy movie. But thanks to mods that basically say drinkable potions are multi-use, I can give all my characters
That's
proficiency in
nice.
all skills.
Interesting.
So, I mean, let's just provides a bonus to associated rolls. So basically, I'm rolling with huge bonuses for every skill check I do. And I mean everyone.
My face
Just a
protects
pinch
me.
of. Ah, is this hallucinogen? Never
It's
a
one of
dull
those
moment.
boring but practical ones. Like the Dragonborn ones give you resistance to its related element, and you get a breath weapon of that element. Elves, I think, increase mobility and make you immune to charms. Half elves basically full heal for the entire party. Tiefling gives you fire resistance and hellish rebuke. So combat wise, the usefulness of the versatility one isn't that great. But for outside of combat, this thing is boring but extremely practical.
The Chosen's blood.
So yeah, let's look at our things. We got versatility and everything. If we look at our proficiencies with skills, that's all of our bonuses now. Thanks to that potion.
She belongs to everyone, Gate. That's the point.
Alright, we will
Where do you hail?
sell some
You
stuff.
seek arms. I seek a warrior worthy to bear them.
What do you think I seek arms? I want to sell shit. Because I don't want to be heavy anymore. Poisoner we don't need. No one really uses daggers, so there's that. Trading, nah. Great sword. Self-immolation. Yeah, I don't want to light myself on fire. For some reason that doesn't strike me as a good time. Safeguard shield. Giant strength. Helmet of autonomy. Yeah, no. Protective. Oh,
Get moving, will you?
I can't wait to kill you.
Ever at your service.
Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Really? Okay, what do you got? Well, let's get some scrolls. Disintegrate. Buy the food. Thank you for that. Give me that. That. Fucking suck.
An honor, trousseau.
Sure. Alright, well, there's a few things we can do on the ground level before we annihilate everything. That looks like a weak wall. There be the chest. Gold, jade, and oh, how can I forget the most important denizen of Moonrise Towers? Steel Claw.
These are the stalking grounds of Steel Claw, furless one. Tread lightly. Fortunately for you, the slithering vermin I hunt has my attention. For now.
Murder every single one you find.
I intend to. I braved lapping waters and leaking ships to find this prey. I butchered many, and will butcher many more. But this one I toy with. I slice, I tear, and when the time is right, I will bite its head off and bathe in its innards!
Good luck with the hunt, Steel
Luck
Claw.
is not needed. Merely patience and a thirst for blood. Hunt fast and hunt well.
I love that you can talk to the animals in this game. Alright. Pretty sure that's all for now. So let's head upstairs to get our assignment from Zarel. Oh yeah, this is where we turned those goblins into pudding.
General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciples Rel?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul.
What's up?
The goblins. Tell me how they suffered.
It's been a few
No,
days, but
not
sure.
yet. Show me.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your memories
I made
in a
them
blaze
pudding
of excitement.
by beating them to death
Tongues
with my
of
staff.
psychic flame lap at the memory of the goblins dying by your hand.
I see you like to handle underlings physically. So do I.
Got any more for me to punish?
Plenty. But I hoped someone of your talents would be more ambitious. You came here to answer the Absolute's call. Let's see what you're made of.
She parts the folds of your mind again, touching your wants and hopes, tasting them. Every emotion soaks into her mind's palate. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith.
Huh, well I don't got any. Let's see here, we could do a DC 14 persuasion roll. D20 plus 21. Distract her with thoughts of your care for Shadowheart. DC 18. D20 plus 21. Distract her with thoughts of your romantic desires. Deception roll. DC 14. D20 plus 21. Fake it till you make it. Fill your mind with love for the absolute. Distract her by drawing her toward your hunger for power. I don't actually have that. And then a straight DC 21 flat roll wisdom overwhelm her by unleashing a wave of hatred as you prepare to attack. We'll do persuasion. Because we actually do care about Shadowheart, and I don't know if I can fake it. Ooh, a 5-watch streak. Congratulations, Sovereign. Climbs to its ever-present peak.
You took pity on one of Shah's sorry little followers. Or was it genuine affection? Let's take a closer look. With the Absolute, your fantasies can become more real than flesh. The pleasures of the mind can surpass those of the body. I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted.
Show me.
Why not? What's the point in power if you don't get to have a little fun every now and again? She gave me the power to cut the thread of life with a thought.
Thank you for getting rid of the big guard.
But I can caress as well as cut. That's why you should stay on my good side. And the best way to do that is to serve General Thorm. I have a mission for you.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
Is it true that General Thorm is invulnerable?
Indeed. The Absolute's love for him has made him more than mortal. He is unstoppable.
I live to serve. What do I need to do?
There is a relic that General Thorm requires. He sent his most trusted advisor, disciple Balthazar, to retrieve it. The relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar. But we have lost contact with him. Go there, aid Balthazar if you can, and bring the relic home.
What if he's dead?
Death would not silence Balthazar for long. But dead or alive, he is lost. Whatever has become of him, it is the relic that matters.
Okay. Understood. I'm ready to head out.
The shadows around the mausoleum are deep and hungry. You'll need a moon lantern to survive them.
Yes.
Take one from
I need a
Balthazar's
moon lantern.
chambers.
Because I totally
don't
don't
pry.
have a pixie's
The
charm.
last person who snooped into his secrets lost their head. I believe he uses it as a chamber pot.
Well, as Asterion would say, challenge accepted. Okay. Know thy clientele. Instigate Zrel to showing off her gifts from the Absolute. Just gonna... It's not outlined in red, which means I should be able to loot the body. Zrel's personal reminder. Balthazar has sent neither word nor notice. Wherever he's gone is a mystery. Needs someone to investigate his chambers, but no doubt he's rigged the thing to high hells. Perhaps the hobgoblins. Alright, well. Zrel's there, okay. Got the key. Okay. We don't want any... Okay, so our actual purpose here... Okay, we got the moon lantern. Yay. Now for the other shit in here. Asterion.
What a day. Oh, for a skeleton key.
No time to rest?
Actually, Gale, I'm gonna need you to grab that heart.
Might be worth a look.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Okay. Attention, acolytes. A reminder. Acolytes are permitted entry to my chambers for the sole purpose of collecting moon lanterns. My library is not to be tampered with. While the Absolute appreciates your eagerness to learn, my bookshelves do not. Any requests to borrow from them must be given to me in advance, and are likely to be refused. Should you desire information on poisons, do not think to read any tome on the subject there. They are inclined to grant more knowledge than the written word can provide. Remember, the Absolute's purpose is better served by a beating heart than a poisoned mind. Though if you choose death, I will ensure you suffer still. I hope I did a okay Balthazar impersonation. Ooh, engraved Githyanki disc.
The disc is formed from slate and engraved with Githyanki writing. It closely resembles the disc that Lae'zel deciphered. This time, the symbols easily resolve into coherent words and sentences. The story of Orpheus further unfolds. The Prince of the Comet, Part 3. The histories tell us that Commander Voss, Gestil Kithrak, pierced Prince Orpheus clean through with his sword of silver. That his flesh was torn and fed to the great red dragon, Ephelaman. Vlaakith's faithful roar out this tale. But beneath the roars we hear whispers carrying truth and prophecy. The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from Vlaakith's tyranny. Praise be to Mother Gith, Queen of the One Sky. Praise be to your son Orpheus, the true heir, Prince of the Comet. The chapter ends there. This disc might be of some interest to Lae'zel.
So, I've been thinking,
Another story about the Githyanki prince.
and hearing the narrator remind me, if you could have someone narrate like your biography, who would you want to narrate your biography? I've come up with two possibilities for me. Well, three. First, Morgan Freeman. Because who better to narrate your life than the voice of God himself? Two, David Attenborough. Because, I mean, he's one of the greats. And three, the Baldur's Gate 3 narrator. If it isn't the consequences of your own actions. Roll initiative. Alright, this is a log on the work of one of Balthazar's necromancers, Cressa Bone Daughter, dated 10 days ago. After the state the Fallen was in, I never expected Cressa would be able to save it. I was hoping the usurped thing would die. That's what it would have wanted. It's not as if Cressa studying it is going to prove much. It was damaged in the attack far beyond what the mere tadpole could do. But she seems fond of the foul creature. Let her play with it. Another entry seems to be written into this log, dated 10 days later. I should not have, in hindsight, let Cressa keep her pet. Ever since it was shipped onto one of the Nautiloids to be deployed, she has been inconsolable. It won't survive out there. It needs me. It isn't like the others. The feral thing will make a fine warrior for the Absolute, and now my best assistant is distracted thinking about it. Pah! She will come to heal again soon enough. Now, because we're not doing a dirge run, it won't really come up, so I feel like this isn't spoilers. But that book's talking about the dirge. The dirge is canon in a Tav or an Origin playthrough. He's just dead. You can find him in the chambers of Baal. Note: install a drain beneath the library's conventional medicine shelf. It is wasteful to let all that blood seep through the flagstones, and it will rust the spikes besides. A line slashes through the above, the same hand in the fresh ink below. Disregard. The smell gives me sweet dreams. Dear God. That poor white dragonborn. Keep me up the legend of the white dragons and how weak they are. I prefer, like, my favorite of the dragons in D&D, which is gonna sound crazy because I'm a pyro, but I prefer the silver dragons the best. Gold dragons are second. Goblin troops, though crude and a bit dim, are valuable because they are adaptable and can be fitted into a number of different military roles, excelling as archery, skirmishers, and warg cavalry scouts. If rigorously drilled, some can function as disciplined phalanxes armed with half-pikes, and even the ones who can't be trained to march in step can serve as a prime catapult fodder. The key to recruiting a tribe of goblins is their profound respect for their priests, who lead the tribe members in the worship of the all-conquering Maglubiot. Therefore, let the high priests of the 7 tribes of the southwest Sword Coast be invited to a grand council, where a feast where they will be well fed, well flattered, and well lubricated with jugs of plonk laced with a mild paralytic. The priests will awaken with new guests in their crania, and be led into a docile devotion to a new and greater god than Maglubiot, the Absolute. And trust me, where the priests go, their warriors will follow. Advisor Balthazar. Gold here, because the dragon. Is Bahamut a gold dragon? I thought he was platinum. Not that I know what element platinum is, but... And there's the guy we let out in the temple. So into that shit. Yeah. I think we left him there. I'm saying, oh, okay, they're all gold dragons. Balthazar's apprentice. Personal notes 3. Requests from the next caravan. Any works by Mordekaning. Must catch up on current events. No volo. Better a century of ignorance. Hinvelum. Olds ink like no other. Could harvest from an acolyte. New copy of Swift and Sudden Death for library. Current volume badly scorched. Hello, Ross. We are in Moonrise right now, looting Advisor Balthazar's secret quarters. Trying to look for any clues to Kethric's immortality. And as for who's going to be sent to the Shadow Realm, we are eventually. Because we're going into the Gauntlet of Shar, aka the Goddess of Darkness and Shadows. You don't want that one. I think it's Musty Tones. There we go. Alright, Gale, put the heart on the pedestal. Secrets of the Necromancer. A little too familiar with grotesque. Solve this Study puzzle without making a mistake. Solve Balthazar's secret study puzzle. Yep, okay.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Opulent chest. Starion!
Careful, I might. With pleasure.
Oh, the weather's acting up. I'm
Let's move.
feeling a lot more sinusy crap. Connections being fickle as fuck. Okay, that's fine. I know how that feels. Thanks, Soph. We're set to have more winter weather next week. And the changes in temperature and humidity is ugh. Research notes. I have redirected some materials from beneath the tower. I simply plan to raise what forces I needed inside the mausoleum itself, but the general prefers that no more of his family's crypts be disturbed. Even so, I may now have no choice. The temple will not surrender the Night Song easily, and the general's invulnerability depends on it. I'm sure he will forgive a little transgression if it frees the army to move on Baldur's Gate at last.
This night song sounds like the source of Ketheric's immortality.
That name. Not the first thing you'd think to call an artifact of the Absolute.
The necromancer was experimenting on the tadpoles, but they were already imbued with Netherese magic. So where did that magic come from?
A goblet filled with the mutilated corpses of illithid parasites. Whatever ungodly experiments were performed on them likely killed them.
And this is exactly why we bring Gale here. The ritual circle.
Carved into the bench's rotted surface are strange, half-faded sigils. A magic circle of some kind, thick with darkness and decay.
A ritual circle. And a complex one at that. I've seen such a construction before in the writings of the Weave Pasha Raven, though his vision was not so tainted.
I know you can do this as a wizard, but I bring Gale here specifically because of story reasons. What's his purpose?
Sigils are written in a curious mix of tongues. Ancient Kalashite, Netherese, something else I can't quite make out. If I'm reading it correctly, it was used in the creation of moon lanterns. It's been mostly drained, but even now contains a powerful dose of shadow weave. The discarded pixie corpses might still contain enough essence. With one of the broken lantern casements... Yes, I think I'll be able to craft one more lantern. And with a slight modification of the casting gesture, it might be able to wield the shadows instead of repelling them. Though, Mistress' eyes may be upon me. She'd forbid me dabbling with such magic. She'd want it destroyed. Wasted, arguably.
Forget what Mistra wants. Think about yourself and what Lady Shah's power could do for you, Gale. Make the lantern. Spread her will.
It's your choice, Gale. Whatever you want to do.
Very well. Stand back, if you please.
It doesn't take much. The sigils fade, the circle's tainted magic dissolving harmlessly into the ether.
Not bad for a wizard who slept through his Kalashite lessons, eh?
Now, one thing that I like about Baldur's Gate is you have the choice to influence your companions however way you want, but it also gives you the option to let your companions decide what they're going to do. Now, sometimes that will be pre-scripted. Like, I'm pretty sure Leza will always hear out Voss. But the choices for Shadowheart and Gale can change depending upon how you've acted and how you've talked with them. So, for instance, this Gale, I've basically said, yeah, don't blow yourself up. But I've acted, or I've used magic in a relatively good format. I've been interested in what he's trying to say, and I haven't dunked on Mistra. So he's a lot more committed to Mistra than not.
A seat that has seen many occupants, none of their own volition, and none...
Did you feel that? If I wasn't surrounded on all sides by the darkness of the Shadow-cursed lands, I'd think it was Mistra herself brushing against my skin.
I felt it too. A sensation not dissimilar from summoning a tendril to weave, but weaker.
Not weak, but subtle. Mistra knows it is a risk to make herself known here, however briefly. After all, this cursed place is not hers, but Shah's. Mistra came here with a purpose. She's left some tiny part of herself to watch over me, I think. A boon to help us reach the heart of the Absolute in one piece.
Given all we're up against, I'm grateful for the help.
Strange, though, that she would reward me for such a service now. She's hardly been forthcoming on that front since my banishment. Perhaps I'm overthinking things. A blessing's a blessing, and this one should come in most useful.
I like to think... I mean, this is also Elminster's thought of the whole thing, too. But I like to think that Mistra doesn't really want Gale to die. I think she actually wants what... And I'm going to try and keep spoilers to a minimum. But I think she actually wants whatever is enhancing the Elder Brain, or the Absolute itself. However, she can't just come out and say it, because Goddess Divine Intervention crap. So, by essentially stopping the clock on Gale's nuke, and telling him to go to the heart of the Absolute to blow it up, she knows Gale is gonna see what's enhancing the Absolute. And I think she's secretly hoping that Gale is intelligent enough and repentant enough to let go of his ambitions and give it back to Mistra. Because in Act 3, after you don't blow up the Absolute and you figure out what exactly is really going on, it doesn't take much convincing to basically get Mistra to reveal, yeah, I just want this. I mean, she acts pissed, but she gets over it real damn fast. You know, for a divine entity whose divine edict was disobeyed.
Don't touch me. Hardly a challenge.
But again, Mistra is, I think, a good aligned goddess, so...
Alright, what now?
And here we are.
Stand, soldier. These are the General's private quarters. Wait. Something Something in your scent is familiar. I do not know your face, but your scent. Selûnite magic. It used to fill these halls back when I was flesh. Since my master brought me back, this place smells wrong. His family is gone, replaced by bootlickers and beasts. You are neither. So tell me true. What is your purpose here?
I only want to stop the Absolute.
I protect my master. What becomes of his master, I care not. Pass,
Cool.
then. But I will be watching.
My scent seemed to trigger a memory in you. What was it?
Not your scent. Selûnite magic on your skin. The general once smelled that way, when his daughter still lived. I died the same night she did, my master says, trying to protect her. I do not remember, but he brought me back. I will not fail him again.
You didn't fail him, Squire.
Yes, soldier.
Would it be oh, wow.
You'd be the first of the general's soldiers brave enough to try.
That was a glitch.
All right, that's enough.
Okay, that's great. I wonder why it took my pants.
What's that?
Luckily, it should be alright, because it's Barbie doll and anime. I have the explicit stuff turned off. So, who knows? Confidential, dedicated, described Yanthus by General Ketherick. Young Gortash's plans to enslave an illithid Elderbrain and make it our own, or make it our marionette under the control of the Crown of Caucasus, has proceeded almost without flaw, barring the slight delay while our Ballist allies sort out their leadership conflict. The weak point must surely be the sharing of the Netherstones. It was necessary to secure my engagement and that of the murder cult, but eventually it's certain to fracture our fragile alliance. Clearly, all three Netherstones must be controlled by a single leader, me by preference, but not until all the stakeholders have made their essential contribution. Gortash fears that, energized by the dark energies of the Crown, the brain we now call the Absolute will eventually metamorphose into something new and more difficult to control. If he's right, the need to invest the power into the Netherstones in a single wielder is urgent. Even more so in that Enver Gortash, at least, must be thinking the same way. Well, I've got the naughty bit sensor on mainly for the Twitch TOS. Now granted, I'm not using this as a dating simulator, but I don't have any problem with having a more mature game, having having naughty bits in it. But click. Disinterest is an hostility. I get it. Alright. Open the damn chest, Asterion.
A crooked touch.
We'll give that to Gale, actually. Okay, letter to Ketherick. My darling husband, I know my time is drawing near. I don't want to leave you. I don't want to leave our little girl. But I'm not writing to lament our lot. It's ours and no others. Though the city of judgment is dark, I know Our Lady's light will find me even there. I will see her shining spires and walk the silver gardens we both dreamt of. I go to my reward, and leave quite a task for you yet, my heart. Seluna's light shines bright in our little one, but she will need a guide to keep on her path. I have no doubt that she will keep you on yours. It is the same path, Our Lady's path, and one day I know it will bring you both back to me. Only not too soon, I hope. I won't say goodbye. There's no loss, only temporary separation. How I love you, forever, Melodia. I mean, yeah, she was wrong, but by the same token, she was right. When it says, this one. I have no doubt that she will keep you on yours. So long as their daughter lived. Ketherick was on the right path. Once she died, he was lost. She was the morality chain. Or a pet. I'm not sure which trope applies.
Wow, that's almost beautiful. Imagine what she'd think if she saw him now.
Might have
I think he looks good for a wizard.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Unsent letter. Balthazar, I thank you for returning what was mine, and I have no doubt all will be well once our war is won. After that, I believe our business will be concluded. A different life, a better life, awaits. General Ketherick Thorn. Swelto's Ethic of War. The Ethic of War by Christina Swelto. My colleague, Amaps, proposes fair rules of engagement in times of war and forgiveness upon victory. Are we to spare our enemies, then, once they have fallen to our might? Are we to put all hatred behind us when surrender is offered? Indeed not. For what shall we do once our opponent gathers new armies and masses them once again along our borders? We shall wage another war, and count the lives snuffed out by our own magnanimity. Once enemy kingdom is conquered, it must be razed to the ground. Only then can we be free of its specter. I think Machiavelli and, hell, the Ottoman Empire itself would beg to differ. Because while Machiavelli did say, yes, it is better to be feared than respected, he was meaning if you could only have one. And in the short term, fear is definitely better than respect in that regard. But in the long run, respect will get you more. Yeah, both is better. His whole point is have both. Be loved and feared, yeah. Because love and respect are the keys to ensuring long-term loyalty. Fear only, it will breed you short-term loyalty until they figure out a way to take you out. And in real life, the Ottomans conquered many former Christian lands. The Ottomans were famously Muslim. I mean, they're Turks. And they conquered Byzantium. But what ensured their long reign in these conquered lands was they didn't try and forcefully convert their new subjects. They didn't disarm their subjects. All they required was loyalty to the Ottoman throne. And if you're not Islamic, you pay a tithe. Other than that, you were free to do whatever the hell you wanted. You could practice your old religion. You could continue your life as you knew it. You just had to fly the Ottoman flag, so to speak, and pay your damn tax. So, many of the new conquered lands, they didn't like the fact that they were conquered, but after the initial dislike wore off and realized that other than, you know, the fact that there's Ottoman guards around, their livelihood didn't really change. They kind of just stuck with it. Yeah, in that time it existed in Christian lands. Yeah, pretty much. That's how it worked in antiquity. If you either raised your opponent to the ground, in which case, well, no one's going to deal with you ever again, or you let them do their thing, but you make them pay tribute and pledge loyalty. That tended to be how more stable empires survived. In fact, I'd go to say that the main reason why the Ottoman Empire declined wasn't their handling of their territories. It was just the fact that they were a Mediterranean power, and after the age of exploration, the Mediterranean went from becoming the most important location in the world because of the Silk Road and the trade. They basically became obsolete because Western European powers would just sail out in the Atlantic Ocean. Death by nationalism. Yeah, well, yeah. That one, they just hitched their wagon to the wrong alliance. They allied themselves with the Central Powers instead of the Entente.
Someone there? Should be easy.
Although, ironically, after World War II, geography, again, kind of, I don't want to say saved, but made Turkey relevant again. Because Turkey controls the only ocean access to warm water ports for Russia through the Dardanelles Straits. Meaning if Russia wants to send out its surface fleet into a warm water, or go from a warm water port into an ocean, they have to go through the Strait of Dardanelles, which both of them are controlled by Turkey. And why do you think Turkey is in NATO? It's not because Turkey's culture, history, and even, well, anything really match the more traditional Western powers of NATO. It's more geographical control. Turkey isn't that really that alien, but it's still there. It's a nation. Not French, but they're European. They're kind of quasi-European. I see them more as a Middle Eastern nation because I don't consider Asia Minor to be European. Europe is a peninsula, that starts west of the Urals. While they are very closely tied with Hellenic and European history, the Turks themselves actually came from further east into Asia. If you want to say, or if you want to go with the original people that settled Asia Minor, like the Hellenic Greeks or whoever came, or like the Trojans, yeah, I'll grant you they're a lot more European than Asian. They're dead. That was the Hittites. Oh. Okay. And I clearly need to brush up on things. Turkeys do start stretch. Well, yeah, the reason why they stretched to Europe because they were out running the Huns and the Mongols. Seluna's devotee. This diary records the life of John Medolin. He suffered from lycanthropy, becoming a werebear at the advent of a full moon. Cured of his condition by a priestess of Seluna, John Medolin exchanged his claws for a great sword and a cause. He would keep this priestess, her name was Arella, safe from all trouble on the highways and byways. Further, he would bear witness to her many miracles. For Arella was a saint of the goddess, and gifted even more than he could have imagined. They never fell in love, though their friendship was quite something. Hey, Sarian, go open that chest.
Hello.
Oh no, perception failed. Ha! I'm really mean to Asterion, aren't I? Let's see here. Where are your good spells? Oh, most of them are attribution. That's right. I made Gale a defensive wizard this time, not an offensive wizard. That's why. Why the hell don't you have the good shit? Oh wait. All right. Well, let's do Scorching Ray. Sure, why not? 6. Don't care.
Keep your distance down.
My darling daughter, when you were a little girl, I would often watch you play with your dolls and your cousins and picture myself an enormous, opaque, a silvery shield surrounding you, protecting you. I knew somehow, deep within myself, that no harm could ever befall you, because I would not let it. Though the healers say I must pass into the city of judgment soon. Know this, darling daughter. I am always around you. I am always with you. And the Moon Maiden will never allow you to carry a will never allow you to bear a burden you cannot carry. I love you forever. A love that has no death. Mama. Guess fire from close spaces. Just don't ask Cornelius what happened to Ranger, buddy. Oh, I would have cast Fireball if Gale was an evocation wizard. He is not. Therefore, sculpt spells isn't a thing. Where's Cornelius? Yeah, well, Cornelius is evil. Gale is not. Jill got better if it's in consolation. Got better. Alright, so we learned some things about Balthazar and Ketheric. We also learned that if I pet a undead dog, I'm going to lose my pants. For some reason.
Bad behavior caught this guard's eye. What do you have to say?
Wrong door.
They believe you.
Sorry about that.
The tower doesn't stink like an overstuffed cemetery. Which means Balthazar hasn't returned. So why are you here instead of out there looking for him?
I need a few more questions about the mission.
Oh, good. I love answering questions.
That sounds like sarcasm. Balthazar was looking for a relic. What is it?
It is something that General Thorm desires, and that he has ordered us to retrieve. That is all you need to know.
You're helpful.
She's suddenly nervous, on edge. Talking about the relic makes her anxious.
Detect thoughts.
Whatever Balthazar is looking for, it's crucial to the war effort.
You don't like talking about the relic. Why is that? Good thing I'm proficient in this.
I am in awe of the power the relic must hold to be of such importance. General Thorm will not leave Moonrise without it.
Okay. If the relic is vital to Kethric's plans, you should be giving me more support.
Fine. Talk to the Bugbear Quartermaster. Tell him he's to share my secret stash with you.
More great loot! Got it! And this is why we talk to people and read their minds and force them to betray their deepest, darkest secrets. Because now we get better stuff. Cast Fireball at the throne and murder. Death kill everyone standing on his personally, but good job loot hunting. Well, I mean, he's going to die eventually. Because we will assault Moonrise, but
Many hearts.
for some reason the game won't let me loot a merchant's entire inventory after they're dead.
You seek arms. I seek a warrior worthy to bear them.
Sorrel said you're to share her private stash with me.
Took a liking to you, did she? Watch yourself. She breaks her toys once she's done with them.
That's fine. Alright, what's her secret stash? Dwarven splint mail. Superior plate. Body aid. Constitution +2. Well. Minthara has the Oath of, or the Helldusk armor. And Shadowheart's got the adamantine armor. I don't really need dwarven mail. Gauntlets of surging accuracy. Surge accuracy. When you use action surge, gain a we could try giving that to Lae'zel. Beast chew toy. Who's the large fella? Grown size? Okay. Yeah.
Get moving, will you?
Shut the fuck up.
Brothers, sister.
Alright. Once we're out of range from Moonrise, we'll head back to camp. And we're going to switch out Gale with Minthara. Although I'm going to send that to Arella because that's going to go to someone else
Looking ahead.
relatively soon. So we're just going to put that in here for now. Put these in here. Send those to Lae'zel. Then is it shift? Nope. There we go. Control. There we go. Okay.
We must press forward. Let's deal with Ketheric, then find Voss in Baldur's Gate.
Once again, your mind opens to Lae'zel, and she considers the disc.
More writings on Orpheus, the so-called Prince of the Comet.
Go on, let's hear it.
The Prince of the Comet, Part 3.
We've already read it, but I want her to read it.
The histories tell us that Commander Voss,
Because then we get
Justil
her
Kithrak, pierced Prince Orpheus
points on
clean through with his sword of silver, that his flesh was torn and fed to the great red dragon Ephelaman. Vlaakith's faithful roar out this tale, but beneath the roars, we hear whispers carrying truth and prophecy. The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from Vlaakith's tyranny. Praise be to Mother Gith, Queen of the One Sky. Praise be to your son, Orpheus, the true heir, Prince of the Comet. This is more than a fable. It's an affront to the undying Queen Vlaakith. Gith's son died to Voss's blade. Orpheus is no more.
Could Orpheus really be alive, do you think?
It is not just improbable, it is impossible. Kithrak Voss and his red dragon slayed the fell prince. You could no more resurrect him than you could glue together the pile of ashes he became.
Oh, I don't know.
My Vash taught that the silver bells of Vlaakith's court still ring out before every hunt in celebration of the prince's defeat. As a child, I longed to hear them for myself and sing in praises to the deathless queen and her Kithraki.
Oh, I don't know about that, Lae'zel. I mean, General Iroh was reported to have killed the last 2 dragons in Avatar: Last Airbender, and he didn't really do that. So, are you sure Voss killed Orpheus?
Tiamat's emissary. It was he who carried word that Mother Gith had negotiated the gift of the dragons, and that Vlaakith the First would preside as Queen of the Githyanki. The Felaman remains the Queen's consort to this day, as endless as the empire he now serves.
Right. Anyway, Menthara time. I wonder if she's got anything to say about Halcyon.
You wish to consult me?
Nope.
Admirable ambition. But you must make room for me first. A paragon of wisdom.
No one's ever told me that. My wisdom is 10.
In your name.
Alright. So we're gonna want her to have elegance. Providence. Not that one. Teeth and dice. Human versatility. And superior elixir of arcane cultivation for the extra smites.
No one stopped me yet.
Alright, Astarion. Give her Longstrider.
What to do?
Now we could warp to the mausoleum, but I remembered where we fought the Githyanki, there was a thing marked on our chest, or not chest, map. It's probably a chest. And I kind of want to know what's in it. Should be up there. Okay. Also, let's go ahead and get ours. Wait, there we go. There's the waypoint. Dirt mound. T. Sending you the requested ingredients as per your letter, including purple worm glands. I am eager to see the result of your experiments. Please send me some of the samples once completed. I have a few clients who would be very interested in the toxic fruits of your labors. Corpse rose, giant fingers, summoner tongue, stinger, and alright, now you got a lot of that. Elixirs. Granatas. Coatings. I think we can. Yep, we can make the belly gummer. Sure, why not? And it does DC 17 con save or become poisoned. Take 1d6 poison damage at the end of each of its turns. We're gonna give that to Farah. Alright. Grand Mausoleum.
All these Dark Justiciars slain in battle. They must have a stronghold nearby or a temple.
I mean, I think this is a Harper graveyard.
Fallen druids of the Emerald Enclave. They died trying to stop Catherick Thorn long ago.
The armor. Okay, yeah, I get it now.
Sigils. Attempts to restrain Lady Shah's power, perhaps. Failed attempts.
Look, I know you're a cleric, Shadowheart, but Jesus. You're simping a little hard for the Lady of Lost there. Let's see. This is Glutted Catacombs, Spell Animate, Dead Skeletons, not require skeleton, okay.
Sorceress, Minthara, whoever you are, leave. I shall carry out General Form's will alone. Not wanted, not needed. Leave. This place is not for you. Go no farther.
Alright.
Here lies Melodia Thorm, beloved wife and mother. E Amiel Telere Manon here.
Diary of Catherick Thorn, Volume 1. A journal spanning years, beginning with the birth of a child and ending with what appeared to be a series of dateless tragedies. How can she be gone? Where did she go? The Moon Maiden cannot be so unfeeling, so cruel. Not toward her most devoted servant. Not after Melodia. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. I won't survive it. That much I know. Forgetting is the only possibility. The embrace of oblivion. The reprieve of nothingness. It would not be possible for a man to survive knowing what he knows. Knowing what can be lost. Shar understands that. Hers is the only mercy I can comprehend. My mind is full of holes, yet not enough. The emptiness, the time, the nothingness. And I still remember. Still I remember it all. There's no mercy in this beating heart. There's no mercy in life at all. Okay, Emily Man. Going off the deep end there.
Bones everywhere. Someone's been engaging in dark rituals here.
Dive Catholic Form Volume 2. Forgetting evades me in this infinite darkness. Balthazar is my own source of the barest comfort. The thought that perhaps she might be brought back to me. If oblivion can fail, what defense have we against death? None, except its mastery. Balthazar's words have never felt more promising.
Symbol of Merkel.
Let's see here. Stained book. A small note is squeezed in the margins of a tome detailing necromantic rites. General Thorm's orders were clear. In order to find what lies beyond this mausoleum, one must walk in his own footsteps, deed by deed, from splendor to tragedy to infamy, as he put it. Starion.
Symbol.
Can't give up now.
The Diary of Catholic Thorm, Volume 3. Melodia would understand if she knew my aim. She too, I believe, would have turned to Merkel under such conditions as these. Our darling will live again. What kind of man would I be if I didn't raise the entire world for her sake? No, Melodia would not want that, you monster. Maybe vengeance upon whoever killed her, but I'm pretty sure she'd be happy reuniting with Isabel in the afterlife. You know, not condemning the entire world to damnation just so you could get a zombie version of your daughter back. Alright. Temple map. A hand-drawn map shows the Gauntlet of Shar. Its labyrinthine tangles of chambers and passageways stretch across multiple levels, with a vast statue of Shar dominating the central hall. Here and there are asides written in a jagged, spidery hand. Balthazar's exploratory notes. Intact wing, proving grounds, ruined wing. Something present there. Strange sounds reported. Rats. Why so many damnable rats?
Looks like there's a temple under this place. And something deadly sealed inside it.
Alright, I'm gonna first try and pass the gauntlet without
An open tomb. Empty.
triggering any traps.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Lady Shah's presence is near.
Okay, so we've got grief.
Trap. Be cautious. Nothing. Watch how you go. There's a trap.
The general.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
And Moonrise. Okay. So if I remember right,
bright tower. It's moonrise. Or it used to be.
Then grief.
Susun Elg Oloth.
Ketherick's loss. And Ketherick's past. Okay. And finally, General. There we go. We don't to disarm all the traps.
A trap. As if we are a horde of dumb-footed...
This must be the way forward.
Where will it bring us, then?
I know the main bad guys of this game are the Dead 3 and the Illithids, but I like the fact that there's another war going on between Shar and Selûne. That's running parallel and counter to this war, or to the other war. Also, Act 2 is my favorite act in this game.
A Sharan structure, going by the design.
These lands may not be under the thrall of Lady Shar for much longer. No matter. She wishes for Ketherick Thorm to be punished. Her darkness was a blessing offered before he betrayed her. She can redirect her powers elsewhere once he is cast down.
So it seems Ketherick Thorm did all he did for his daughter, Isabel. Almost understandable?
That almost is doing a great deal of heavy lifting.
This is true.
That man changes allegiances more frequently than a courtesan changes their bed sheets.
Sick burn.
At least he's proof you can turn from Shar and live to tell the tale. Though some may not call that living.
Well, he turned from Shar to Merkel, the god of death. What do you expect?
Very serious of you. But go ahead. I won't pretend that I don't know what you mean. Ever since we entered the Shadow Curse, I felt like something's calling to me. Some purpose that I need to find. Give me some time. If I can figure out whatever it is that I need to do, well, then there should be more time for us.
Alright.
Shar, singer of eternal night, protector of the lost and forgotten.
Also, I'm planning on completing the entire Gauntlet of Shar tonight. Depending on how that goes, we might actually do the assault on Moonrise as well. So it's going to be a longer stream than normal, but it's Saturday night, who cares?
Shar's warriors must not be caught, must not be tricked. Only loss awaits the unworthy.
The voice. Is that Shar herself who speaks?
Okay, we're going to try and do this without activating anything.
Looks like a trap there.
Alright. So we go here.
Welcome, child.
Dun da da
Follow
da
my
da da
voice
da
and
da da.
find your worth.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Okay, now we can go a couple ways. We can go straight ahead, which is, I think, where Balthazar's chambers are. Oh, no, wait, no, Balthazar is this way. Straight ahead leads us to the Gauntlet, which is around here. This is where the devil is. Or we can go around here and come out this way. I typically like to go around this way. But let's see if...
A trap! Let us send forth our least favorite, to be sure.
And Thara. Alright, Astarion, lead the way.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Astarion's just like, what the fuck, man? Okay, so there's
Still
nothing
alive.
really
So
important
that's
there.
progress. Step carefully. There's a trap.
In darkness, beauty is equal and wealth unseen.
Okay.
Looks like an ambush.
Okay, this is a cloaker. An aberration. Effective enemy will attack as soon as its enemies are within reach. It can only be spotted with a successful perception check. Well.
Oh, my hand slipped.
It's been a while since I used this spell.
Softer than a whisper.
Power word kill. The spell that says, I wish you not to be. There is no question. I'll send that to Astarion. That to Shadowheart. Okay. I don't need no stinking lockpicker.
That'll fit in my pack.
Yay, mushroom soup.
Like it down here. It's nice.
In real life, I hate mushrooms.
This is a dedication to my goddess's power and dark beauty.
Largely because their texture is ugh. And me being autistic, texture is a very, very important thing. So yeah, I cannot stand mushrooms because of texture. Alright.
Feed your bodies and rest your minds. Lady Shah needs her warriors strong and ready.
Just to see your helmet. Abandoned journal. The handwriting is a hasty, lopsided scrawl. About the pages are blots of ink and what may be smudges of dried blood. Lady Shah continues to preserve me, though escape is impossible. The beast still prowls our halls, though the sounds of battle no longer reach my ears. I fear all my brothers and sisters have fallen in defense of the Night Singer's sacred gauntlet. But I shall wait. The beast will not linger for long, surely. A shorter entry, the handwriting even more skewed and erratic. The beast remains! Why does it not just leave? And why does it sing? The food is gone. I must preserve my strength. The final entry is barely legible. Mistress, embrace me. Please. Yeah, no. Shar doesn't give a shit about you. You should know that.
Unworthy. Unworthy to walk among friendly bones. Leave!
Calm down, what are you talking about?
Talking of you. Intruder, invader, unworthy one. These halls are not for you.
Even the rats have the good sense to pay homage to Lady Shah.
Altar to Shar. Yeah, we're not doing that. I'm not going to do it because I don't actually worship Shar. And I'm not going to let Shadowheart do it because I don't want her worshipping Shar. I'm afraid that if I have her activate the altar, that might make an upcoming decision harder.
You prowl my battleground. Why? Are you friend? Foe? Thieving scavenger?
Hi, Fluff. Welcome to Stram.
You find yourself in a dead, putrid skull, somehow hosting a tadpole amongst a squirm of maggots. Another presence lurks within, manipulating the corpse like a puppet.
A friend. An uninvited friend. I do not request help.
We're gonna totally not murder Balthazar. Zarel sent me. I'm looking for someone called Balthazar.
Did she now?
Alright, Sovereign.
I will see if I have any use for you. Stinking pile of ogre afterbirth!
Lovely image there.
The quakes herald the shadows. They found me.
Alright, well.
Trespasser. Merkel's fat lapdog.
Clearly, Merkel and Shar are not friends.
Blood comes easy these days.
It's weak to radiant. Do I have anything that does radiant damage? I do not. But it's neutral to force, so eligible class it is.
Don't waste a step.
Mark of putrefaction. You do realize that's inanimate, right? God, you guys suck. Alright, Minthara, show them how it's done.
Oloth Blindos.
Why is Minthara hurt? Well, let's
Our
have
enemies
Minthara
are
drink her
everywhere.
medicine.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well,
Your daughter.
I know I dawdle.
Easy.
no one back home will ever believe this.
Teachings of Loss in Listock. Breathe in and out. Look inward. What, in the deepest reaches of yourself, do you see? A bright and blinding light? A harsh, exacting sun? Or, instead, do you find a comforting velvet darkness? A womb-like place where all you are, exactly as you are, can find repose? This is the darkness Shah promises, a darkness free from judgment, free from scrutiny, in which we are invited to exist in our purest essence, our most essential selves.
Ah, the interloper. And in one piece as well. Not just any true soul would have succeeded in following my path through this place. You should be pleased.
Sure. Well, I'm not just a true soul. I have some extraplanar help, so to speak.
Ah, you're a leech. Interesting. But there's always room for improvement when it comes to the flesh. My creations are more than a sum of their parts.
Your creations, mindless undead minions from what I've seen.
They are mere sketches compared to my masterwork. That would leave you in awe, should you be fortunate enough to bear witness.
Dude keeps glazing himself. Alright, enough unpleasantries. You're Balthazar, yes? Zarel sent me to ensure you didn't fail your master.
General Thorn? Rubbish. Everything is at hand here. Zarel merely envies the General's faith in me. I am in the midst of a grand strategy. But you're here now, and I may be able to put those limbs to work. You know what's at stake here, I take it.
Judging by how you're cowering in here, your survival?
I do not cower. I plan, I command, I create. General Thorn trusts me. He knows I will deliver. He knows I will stand by him long after all others wilt and fall. You, Zarel, all the rest. You have only one body with which to serve. I have as many as I care to make.
Yet you seem no closer to retrieving the Night Song. I read your notes. Very interesting.
Interesting. And private. Give me one reason why I shouldn't have my creations kill you right now, thief.
Let's see here. DC 14. D20 plus 13. Or D20 plus 21. I would do Persuade, but I kind of want to kill him. You're hiding from shadows. Literally. Don't make threats you can't back up.
Fine. I'll forgive your transgressions this time. There are much grander things at stake.
Uh-huh.
The Night Song is my finest creation. If I never exceed myself, I will still die happy. Not that I ever intend to do something as gauche as truly dying, of course. Now, given your prying nature,
He doesn't think
I
he's
have
gonna
work for
die.
you
Truly.
as a
Okay.
scout.
We'll test that hypothesis.
The Night Song lends the General his strength, his invulnerability. It must be recovered before his enemies attempt to exploit it.
Uh-huh. Sounds like you've good reason to be proud of the Night Song. Tell me more.
And spoil the surprise? I think not. But let's just say that the Night Song was a unique specimen even before I began my work. Words, even my words, are woefully insufficient. When you see for yourself, you will understand.
Alright, what do you need me to do?
I do not need you or your help. But you are here in spite of that, so I may as well make use of you.
You're not
the
helping
Night Song
the case.
is close, but the way is barred, and Shah's dead are uncooperative. Clear the path for me by blade, cunning, or whatever it takes. I will remain here until you have succeeded or fallen.
No, you're
Trust
gonna
this
remain
gasbag about as far as I
here
can throw him, which isn't far.
permanently.
But perhaps better to play along for now.
resources to spare. Give me something to aid my search. Gee. You're really enthusiastic about this room.
Fine. I will assign Flesh to aid you on your way. Ring this bell, and he will come. My brother is no intellectual powerhouse, but he is strong, loyal, and punctual. Should a fight turn against you, remember the bell.
Wait, he's your brother?
In part, yes. My poor unborn twin. Mother always resented me for it, said I strangled him in the womb. If you can believe such tripe. Besides,
I can believe it.
Once I developed my powers, I fetched him from the graveyard and brought him back. Gave him a new, better body. Alas, Mother was not pleased.
And what happened to your mother?
We're still close. She's in a jar on the shelf. Over there.
Right.
Flesh will remain here until called. But don't fear. He has very sharp hearing. I chose his ears myself. Now, get to work.
You got it.
And I don't want to see any bite marks on it.
Now, let's...
Where's that bloody implant?
And that is how the fight starts. Now, Flesh is actually a golem, not an undead, so he's a construct.
Fool! You think striking down my body will be the end of me? Let us make short work of this.
Yeah. Berserk. Temporarily hostile. Attack. Aversion to fire, huh? Cool. Well, I've got a present for you. Oh, sorry, Shadowheart.
Better than nothing.
Soul Cage Research. Rambling notes in a spidery, jagged hand fill the volume. They speak of a soul cage, binding the life force of one to that of another. A crude drawing shows two figures side by side. The one on the left appears to have a dagger protruding from its chest, while the one on the right has a corresponding wound in its own chest. Shadowheart. Time to jump.
I'm still breathing, despite everything.
God damn it. Okay. Now we're gonna head this way. And do one more thing before a long rest. Well, a couple things. Waypoint discovered.
Brave the gauntlet of Lady Shah. Test body, mind, and spirit with her trials. Glory awaits the few who succeed. On the altar is an inscription. Brave the gauntlet of your Lady Shah, surmount her trials, and rise a dark justiciar.
The Gauntlet of Shah. This place is legendary. Even with half my memories locked away, I still remember the stories. The Dark Lady's finest warriors arose from this place. Now I'm here.
What are these trials, Shadowheart?
In order to join Lady Shah's elite, you had to pass her trials. Then make a sacrifice in her innermost sanctum. One revealed only when you've proven yourself. Very few made it that far. I've dreamed of this place. This is my destiny. I must complete the trials.
Are you sure this is what you want?
You know me better than most. But I need to find out if I'm worthy. If I prove myself to Lady Shah, she'll bless me with power. Power we can use to take on the Absolute and rid ourselves of these parasites once and for all. Let's explore.
Okay.
Lady Shah. So many must have toiled to make a visage so grand. It's beautiful.
Ooh, it is Laser Beast.
So much blood. What the hell's... There's something out there. I can feel it.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, there everybody is. Your gear. Level 10 feet. He's got ambushing. He's immune to fire, poison. Oh, time to spring the trap. There, kitty.
What's this? Fresh entertainment?
Aye.
But you're too fresh for this place, aren't you? There's a whiff of the surface to you. A new arrival, then. You burrow too deep, little rabbit.
Did I? Put that thing down. I'm here to talk.
I don't talk to prey. There's something else almost hidden by your fear stink. Cherries.
I mean, I did have cherry Pop-Tarts.
Musk. And sulfur. Raphael! I can smell him all over you. Where is he?
Wait, you know Raphael?
That perfume trickster swindled me. Trapped me.
Well, I've had dealings with that devil. Maybe we can help each other out.
Where is he? Spit it out. Now!
What are you doing? The devil told us to kill this thing, so let's stop chatting and kill it.
Trust me, Astarion. Well, let's share our experiences about Raphael. Perhaps we can help each other out.
Bargaining, are you? A Karator warlord once tried the same. I made him watch as I ate his concubines in young, then fashioned a codpiece from his skull. You can't help. It's not just walls that keep me here. Not the traps, the dark, or the creatures it hides. Something stronger holds me. A contract.
Really?
Either I fulfill the contract, die trying, or forfeit my freedom. If I leave this place now, I'll become Raphael's slave.
I happen to be an expert in such deals, and there is always a loophole.
Raphael is no foolish story devil. His mind is different, sneaky. Listen. Spill all the blood sworn to the night. Silence all prayers. Smother each rite. Wander Shah's halls, hungry to slay. Leave no justice here, alive to obey. Leave none to hear it, then be set free. This song is your oath. Swear it to me.
Well, that explains where all the Dark Justiciars went. You feel a chuckle of crackling fire in the back of your mind. It seems your patron enjoys a cleverly constructed contract, especially one with a built-in loophole. The song's last couplet is a clause that's nearly impossible to fulfill.
That's it.
So he's the one who slaughtered the Justiciars. Can we kill him now? Because if he doesn't die, then Raphael won't tell me a damn thing about my
Astarion,
spells.
he just said he needs to die. He never told us how. A pact made from a song. Quite quaint for a devil, I must say.
Parchment can burn. Oral agreements aren't worth the tongues they're waggled out upon. A song lingers. Raphael made double sure of that. I can't forget the damn thing so long as my word's not finished. I did as instructed, but the song still rattles about in my head. The contract still stands somehow. If I break it, I will become Raphael's slave forever. Anyway, enough prattle. The lyrics are clear. All who hear the song must die. Time to die.
Now hold the phone.
You feel your patron's prickling flame at the back of your mind, and its diabolic words on your tongue. It wants to help.
Here we go. You always hear the song. Kill yourself. Be reborn in the hells. Break the contract. I love how it's bold. DC 21. 2d20 plus 21. Take the highest roll. Here, sir, you can help. There we go.
Both far away and all too close, you feel your patron's grin. A job well done.
If you're wrong about this, I'll claw my way out of a furnace and eat you alive. Contract be damned. Nicely played, Raphael. Bastard.
Does that count as us killing him? That had better count.
It does. Hold on, Kitty. I want to talk to Kitty. I can't talk to the cat. God damn it. Okay, well, whatever. Boots of Brilliance. Restore Bardic Inspiration. Well, unfortunately for Boots, nobody here is a bard.
It seems this Merrigan is using potions to charm a beast on behalf of its master.
I am to tend to your master's beast now. Give me the potions.
The desire is there, but it doesn't have any potions to...
Merrigan potion. Okay, so we got the Amulet of Unfolding Weave. Huh, cool. Robe of the Woven Mind. Aura of Mental Fortitude. While wearing this robe, you project an aura of psychic resilience in a radius. You and all friendly creatures within the aura have resisted psychic damage. In addition, all damage taken from spells are reduced by amount equal to your intelligence. That's a Gale thing. So let's send that to Gale. So we send the food to Cam. Potion. Okay. So that goes in here. Forgot about the gauntlet. Or goblet. Blech. Okay. Oh yeah, and the glowy orb of wonderfulness.
A tangle of corpses gape at you. lifelessly.
What happened to you? Did anyone survive or escape the beast? Who are you? What's this place for?
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
That's disturbing. Alright, well, got one more other thing to do. So many skulls. One becomes many. In each of us, there is more than what we are. Parts and multitudes that form our thoughts, desires, nature itself. Manifold are the creatures inside you, and what you can become when you speak my words is all your parts made manifest. Your weakness can become strength if it is made legion. Quaking hearts can find courage in their numbers. The lowliest vermin can humble a Goliath if they stand as an army. And a ruin can become a kingdom for one soul made many. Speak, Itori Mastag thrice. Become your finest self. All of them. Raphael.
This speaks of magic that can divide someone into many. But many won't.
What am I to do?
Is that blood? No, never mind. A ritual circle. Seems to be infernal in nature. A ritual circle.
A final warning. Offer us peace now, or be devoured.
Attack!
Survival is all that matters. Nothing will stand in my way.
Come get us!
On your command.
What should I do?
Attack!
Unleash me.
Well, so much for peace.
These hands. Too big. Where are the others? Where's the rest of me?
They're dead.
You! Why did you have to keep prying? Why couldn't you just leave?
Never a dull moment.
Okay, let's see here. Vow of Enmity. Alright. Let's head back up to the Gauntlet Shard. And we're gonna go ahead and head to camp for a long rest.
Do you know what happens when a devil is struck down on this charming plane of existence? It returns to the hells, to the very point where it last stood before venturing to whichever devil-forsaken plane it died on. In the case of our friend Yrgir, the Orthon you so handily dispatched in the Temple of Shar, he manifested in my House of Hope. He returned to me chastened but intact. His wounds healed, his body restored. He thought I would dismember him. But he has his uses. So instead, I am re-educating him.
Great.
We delivered the devil. Now I want what I'm owed. We had a deal.
Indeed, we did. I discovered all there is to know about those scars of yours. It's a rather grim tale. Even for my tastes.
Stop stalling.
As you wish. Brace yourself, Astarion. We're about to unveil your destiny. As you know already, your precious skin is home to one part of a contract between the archdevil Mephistopheles and your former master, Cazador Zar. In full, the contract states that Cazador will be granted knowledge of an infernal ritual so vile it has never been performed. The rite of profane ascension. It promises to be a marvelous ceremony, very elaborate, incredibly ancient, and entirely diabolical. If he completes the rite, he will become a new kind of being, the Vampire Ascendant.
Sounds like we need to kill him.
All the strengths of his vampiric form will be amplified, and alongside them he will enjoy the luxuries of the living. The arousals and appetites of man will return to him, and unlike Astarion, he will have no need of a parasite to protect him from the sun. But the ritual has its price, as all worthwhile things do. Lord Cazador will need to sacrifice a number of souls, including all of his vampiric spawn, if he is to ascend. Imagine how he felt then, when one of those precious spawns simply disappeared into thin air. The only missing ingredient is Astarion. You are the final piece he requires to complete the ritual. Your scars bind you to it. Your soul will set off a very wave of death, bringing Cazador his twisted life. And that, my tragic and toothsome friend, is that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have business elsewhere.
You're not seriously thinking about this. You're quiet. It's unsettling.
It's a lot to take in. What do you think I should do?
We can't let Cazador complete the ritual. He could unleash terrible horrors.
The end of my life amongst them. Just when I was starting to enjoy it. He'll never leave me alone. I didn't think he would when I was just one more wretched toy for him to play with. But if I'm the key to this power he craves, he'll hunt me to the ends of Faerun. I need to take the fight to him. And I need you to help me.
Of course, we'll hunt him down and we'll kill him.
Thank you.
Just not doing the ritual. Alright, full rest. Then I'm going to take a quick break, and we'll buff up and do the gauntlet.
I feel less than well.
Oh, Gale got the thing. Never mind. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. The Void Babies were reporting a hungry, and it is around their dinner time, so I went to go give the Void Babies their din-din. Alright.
A long way to go still.
Shit.
Fresh orders?
Alright.
Can't give up now.
Alright. The Gauntlet of Shar.
Nothing of value comes easy. Overcome my trials and win my embrace.
I shall prove myself worthy, Lady Shah.
Okay.
Her most vaunted treasure.
This is the soft step trial.
Still alive, so that's progress.
The bowl contains an ancient rust-colored bloodstain. It forms a neat disc, as if spilled calmly and willingly.
This is one of Lady Shah's trials. Allow me. It's important.
As you wish.
Lose those that can remain unseen and can still obtain what they want.
Alright, Astarion.
Stealth is a virtue derived from her very essence. Sorry, was lost in thought. Something the matter?
You first. What's on your mind?
I don't fully know. Just a nagging feeling. Almost like I'm conflicted about something, but I don't quite know what. It's nothing. Forget it. Too much time in my own head.
Alright, so let's see here. Go that way, there's go this way. Do that, that lever will open up, and then we can go this way, okay?
Tricks.
Oh, that's not what I thought it was gonna do. Okay.
A train. Someone doesn't like visitors. Well, this looks familiar.
Let's see here. Nope, that way's blocked. So it's that way. God damn it. Alright, you know what? Fuck it.
Let's crack it open.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Okay. Trial number 1 complete.
Countless initiates walked these halls once, seeking to become dark justiciars. I will
Her
follow
most
in their path.
hallowed mercy.
I will succeed.
The self-same trial.
Another bowl bearing the stains of an ancient blood offering.
Another trial. I need to do this same as before.
Go ahead.
It teaches us that we are our own worst enemy much of the time. Her embrace will elude us until we shed that which holds us back.
Now for this one, there's 4 doppelgangers in here. And if we look at here, we each got self-same trial condition. Shar has created this reflection as a test. If a creature attacks a reflection that is not their own, it incurs Cheater's Folly. Cheater's Folly. An effective entity has all ability scores reduced by 1 for attacking a reflection that's not their own. This effect can be applied thrice more. However, once you kill your doppelganger, you're free to kill the others.
Prime spot for an ambush.
Alright, so we found them. We've got Asterion right here. They're all undead. And they're armed with basically what we have. Then we've got Shadowheart. And over here is Minthara. And then finally, up top is, well, they call it Tiefling, but this is Arella. Oh, I don't know why she's armed with a short bow, but whatever. But we're gonna send Asterion up ahead. Because of all of them, he's most likely to be able to one-shot his mirror. Because he's built for sneak attacks. And he's got the arrow of undead slaying. Surprised. So we're gonna go ahead and separate everybody.
Yes.
And get Minthara in position to defeat hers. At least be engaged by hers. Oh shit.
Survive this. She's weak to radiant. Well, god damn it. Alright.
Maybe I should stay crouched forever.
Now, I'm obviously the most dangerous.
Let's see what you find.
There we go. Cheater's Folly. Yeah, I know. Okay. Let's see here. Do I have Spirit Shroud? I don't. Well, balls. Okay.
Understood.
Hi. Are you gonna be able to kill your person?
My faith will protect me.
Level 2. It is not upcasted, so fuck you. Finish your damn trial.
I will not fail.
Actually, can I cast it on her? No.
I won't give in.
What's the plan? Fuck you! Down with you.
There we go. Shut you should probably remove your curse.
Never a dull moment.
Wait. Who's got the... Okay, we got it all. All right.
Looking ahead.
Down we go. 2 trials remain. Well, technically 1 trial. The other one is optional. the Faith Leap trial. Now this, we have to get from here to there. There is, as you can barely see, a path. And we can just walk across it. However, and the same path is right here. However, I got a cheat for it. Well, not necessarily a cheat, it's just
bearing the stains of an ancient blood
exploit.
offering.
Another trial. Allow me, please.
Go on.
These were said to be sure of foot in even the darkest recesses of Lady Shah's embrace. I must remember where to step, and have faith that she will guide me. I must remember where to step, and have faith that she will guide me.
If you want to do this, Shadow, you can. Alright. So we're going to go down here. And what we're going to do is we're going to fly across. Hopping from place to place. Oh, okay. Didn't like that. Okay, well.
What to do?
No. Alright, well. I guess flying is a no-no. What about jumping? Just plain old jump. Okay, jumping is fine. But flying is not.
That's the last one. The inner sanctum is within reach now.
In her footsteps.
Let's move.
Alright, we'll save that. Now we have to... Well, this is technically not necessary in order to get to Char's final trial, but we do need the weapon down here. So, Astarion, if you'd be so kind. There's a silence thingy there. And I don't want there to be. The librarian. Silence aura. gone.
For discretion.
What to do?
Let's do. Why now it's time to detonate.
Breathe quiet. Move with care. If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
Oh, you shoved him. Okay.
I've missed this. A better position.
There you are. Oh, over there.
Yes.
Still breathing, despite everything. These boots have seen everything.
Let's see here. Scorching ray. Path is interrupted.
Your command.
Smack him. All right. Darren, I'm gonna need you to open the door.
With pleasure. Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us. Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Let's get going.
Riddle of the night.
What can silence the night song?
Well, I gotta find a book.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Not sure if it's in this bookcase or the other one, so we're just gonna disarm both of them.
I've got a long road ahead.
Teachings of Loss, the Night Singer. What can silence the night song? Only the Night Singer herself, Shar. Mistress of the Night, Lady of Loss. Her names are many, but her purpose is simplicity itself. Light was a mistake, and life is an illusion. A discordant song composed of lies, breaking the peace of oblivion. Put your faith in Shar as your companion. Allow her to silence the false song in your heart and return you to her embrace. Nothingness is all you need. The eternal womb where you are safe in the darkness with Mother Shar. Okay, we're gonna give this to Shadowheart so she can fulfill the trial.
Wits and blades always sharp.
What can silence the night song?
All right. What now? Step carefully. There's a trap.
Dark Justice here, half plate. I'll send that to Shadowheart. Okay,
I'm
Shadowheart.
ready.
Pick up the spear. The Spear of Night.
This is no ordinary spear. May be important. Best keep it close.
Spear of Night. Shar's blessing. If Shar allows it, use the spear to kill Nightsong.
No time to rest.
Alright. We're about ready for the best part of Act 2, in my opinion. Wrong way. Helps not to get turned around, Raz.
Wait,
What's wrong?
nothing. Nothing's wrong at all.
You detect the gentlest of presences disturbing the temple's ancient, stale air. It seems to encircle Shadowheart, welcoming her.
Felt a presence. What is it?
Lady Shah's presence. I felt her too. We're right where we need to be, under her gaze. This is the right path. Let's continue.
If that's the case, we gotta look pretty. Also... We're all gonna take a drink of the nappy nap juice.
My faith will guide me.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Alright. We're gonna be all back up to full. Traversal gem.
The disc is moving. This must lead to the next part of Shah's gauntlet.
This must be where initiates undertook their final preparations.
You show
The
great
end is near.
potential. Do not falter now.
Alright.
One test awaits. Descend to the Night Soul. Make a sacrifice.
This must be the last step. I need to pray. Only by Lady Shah's grace did we even make it this far.
Shadowheart?
Nothing. Shadowheart continues her prayer in silence.
All right. No need to dash in ahead of me. I'm ready.
What's going on?
Nothing. Just a show of respect. Trust me, you wouldn't want to displease her. Not here. Let's continue.
Okay.
Your party is gathered. You are ready. Or so you hope.
The soundtrack coming up is one of the greatest pieces of video game music. I love it so much.
Lady Shah. I can feel her all around. This is her domain. This is the Shadowfell.
I feel lighter and burdened, as if the softest push could send me drifting away.
I'm gonna do something I normally don't do. Oh, music is it. Never mind.
Just a little bit farther. See my actions, Lady Shah. Hear my words of faith. Blessed Night Singer, witness my adoration.
Heart.
No one back home will ever believe this.
I have emptied my heart of falsehoods. I have vanquished your foes. Steady there. I have to keep going. Lady Shah's will shall be done, as sure as night will fall.
As sure as night will fall. And as sure as moon will rise.
Lady Shah's will shall be done, as sure as night will fall.
Selena's will be done, as sure as moon will rise.
I have felt you coming.
Oh, it's
The
Shadowheart
first in a
that's
century.
control.
You, who have
have come to seek the praise of your wicked goddess. You, who have come to drive a dagger through my heart.
Not a dagger, a spear. My Lady Shah's spear. Her fate is mine to seal. Let me handle this.
The fate you seal is your own. To be a Dark Justicia is to turn your heart from everything but loss. You will know no love, no joy, only servitude, until of course your mistress inevitably discards you. And there is much she does not tell you. A terrible blood price that may extend beyond my own death.
You feel Shadowheart bristling. This is important to her. But your bond is strong. You may yet be able to sway her from the path of duty to the path of light. And Nightsong is not blind to your conflict. Behind that raging heart is the restless beat of one who knows too well that her fate hangs in the balance.
Alright, so I know I can persuade her. But I think throughout the course of Act 1 and Act 2, I've sowed enough doubt in her mind that she might choose the right way on her own. So we're going to quick save here, just in case. I'm going to trust Shadowheart. I'm not going to interfere.
Well, well, well. What's that I sense? A spear intended for my heart? Empowered by your goddess, I. Empowered to kill the child of a god. Do you know what I am, little assassin? For I know you. A lost child. Frightened by wolves in the dark.
What did you say?
Much has been promised to you, hasn't it? But what has been taken from you? What do you know of your own heart? Your own life? I sense more in you than you know.
What do you think? What should I do?
This is... Okay, so I'll quick save here. Because number 2, she knows something about you, spare and see what she has to say, is the guaranteed way of keeping Nightsong alive. But I still want Shadowheart to make the choice. This is your choice. I can't make it for you. There you go.
I can't believe I just did that. Lady Shah will disown me. What will happen to me?
Not what will happen. What will you do? Your past is not yet lost. Your future is not yet fixed. Lay a hand on me in friendship, not quite Sharon. And I will fight the battle that has been waiting for me this last century. Then, oh then, we will have much to discuss.
Best scene in the game.
Our Lady of Silver, hear me. She who guides the Moon Maiden Selena, mother of the so-called Night Song. The Night Song is no more!
You have given me a great gift.
That's
little
when the
one.
soundtrack says you made the
Don't
right
you
decision.
find it oh so curious that you would spurn your dark lady? Perhaps you feel a stirring of the truth already. But that will come later. There is a battle yet to be fought. You have done what we feared was impossible. You have released me from a century of sorrow. Your power is great. So too must be your weapon. You must choose what you will wield. And the Moon Maiden will provide. Thus I have said. Thus will it be so. Are you ready?
Ready for what?
To kill Ketheric Thorm.
We need to leave. Lady Shah won't stand for us to be here, not after what we did.
Char's angry. She's being remarkably quiet about it.
That's what frightens me. She must be angry. Yet, I don't feel it. Or hear it. There's only silence. Let's get out of here, please. Whatever's coming, I don't want to be in the heart of the Shadowfell when it finds me. The Night Song will be headed for Moonrise Towers. We'd better get there and see what she's unleashed against Ketheric Thorm.
Okay, I lied. This is the best cutscene. The angelic paladin making a beeline for Moonrise, bringing light to all she flies across. Inspiring hope to those who have none.
A powerful ally. Well chosen, Shadowheart.
Ketheric is vulnerable now. We should hasten to Moonrise, lest our angelic friend kills him before we have a chance to.
Forgive me. I thought I was done for. I thought perhaps I might have been dead. This is all like some sort of terrible dream. But it's real, isn't it? I stood before the Night Song. I heard Lady Shah's words. And I failed her. Worse than failed her, I defied her. Just because of what that Asimar said. I tried to leave, but Shah blocked me. Punished me for failing her. I thought I knew the limit of pain that the incurable wound could inflict, but I had no idea. It felt like I was suffering the agony of 1,000 people all at once. My blood was boiling, my hair was on fire. I thought I'd claw my own face off with the pain. But then she released me. Banished me, more like. She said I was an outcast. That all of her children would know me and revile me.
Shadowheart looks distraught, abandoned by her goddess and all former allies. And as for her divine magic, admitting who empowers her now may break her spirit for good.
You're not alone. You have me.
I suppose I do, don't I? You've done more to help me than my faith has in recent times, if I'm honest. Thank you. There's been something between us for some time. A connection. More than friends. I recognized it, but didn't act on it.
Yeah, I
thought
noticed.
my faith was the most important thing in my life. I couldn't have been more wrong. I've squandered too much time already. I want to be with you. Now and always. Do you want the same?
Yeah, I mean, I was just waiting for you to come to the same realization.
It wasn't too long ago that I could never imagine smiling again. Shows what I know. Nightsong promised she'd tell me something about myself. I need to speak with her as soon as I can. What she said to me back in the Shadowfell about the wolves, that's no coincidence. She took flight to hunt down Ketheric Thorm. All I can do is help hasten his demise, and hope that answers soon follow.
Here for you if you need me. Thought you might need reminding after everything.
Thank you. I think any attempts at comforting me might be in vain just now. But you're sweet to keep me in your thoughts.
How you feeling?
Do you really need to ask?
A little bit, yeah? To help you process?
Sorry. I have a lot on my mind. The Shadowfell, Nightsong. I can think of little else.
I'm worried you're not yourself.
That's more true than you may have intended. I'm not sure I'm the same person I was before. The Shadowheart I thought I was would never even dreamed of defying the Lady Shah. I'm a stranger to myself. The sooner I speak to Nightsong, the sooner I'll know what the future holds for me. Assuming I have a future at all. I'm sorry. It might be best kept until later. I'd be a poor counsel and worse company just now.
Okay, so we're gonna head to camp real quick. Not gonna long rest, but we need to bring in somebody else. Will has somebody we need, or his asset is in Moonrise, so we need to bring him. However, I don't believe there's anything we need to unlock, so we're actually gonna leave Asterion behind.
In my years as the Blade, I've witnessed countless cruelties, faced unimaginable evil. But Thorm, he is made of pure hate. The Sword Coast will rejoice when the bastard's fallen. My father is somewhere in this tower. I won't leave, and lest we forget, we've a devil to rescue.
Sorry, but there's no... I like how...
We also gotta level him up.
A hero at heart.
Okay, level 11, he gets his final spell slot. His Mystic Arcanum. Which could do Circle of Death. Arcane Gate. Eye Bite. Flesh to Stone. Create Undead. Conjure Fae. Psychic Crush. We're gonna do that, because that sounds awesome. And then spells, let's see here. Do the Shadow of Moil. Actually, no. That's a concentration spell. Synaptic, static. Infernal Calling. I can do that. Infernal Calling. That'll be fun. Good for now. Okay, your feet. Let's see here. Force. And your final level, you get a spell. We're gonna make it Flame Strike. Eldritch Invocations. Life Drinker. Attacks made with your packed weapon equal or necrotic damage equal to your charisma modifier. And for the feet, get another Eldritch Invocation. Actually, let's do Shadow Touched. Up the intelligence, and we'll do Regular Sickness. Okay. Then let's get do that. Okay. Let's see. Need to give you boots, sweaty shoes. Boots of Brilliance. That's just his arrows, never mind. Do that. So I'm gonna send that to Shadowheart. Okay, and then for rings and headpiece. Do the Ring of Geniality. Ring of Shadows, because why not? Strange Tendril Amulet. And helmet. probably is gonna need it. Nope, nope, he's got a cape. Okay. It's a knight's cloak. I don't care. Okay, Warped headband of intellect. There you go. Sword of Screams. Ring. There. Combined. I know that's alright. Okay. There we go. Now he's got to get the buffs. Wait, he's not gonna
Shouldn't have wished to live in more
That's
interesting
fine, I don't
times.
care. Let's see here. Let's head to Last Light.
I saw you pressing up.
There you are. What's happening out there? Who was that streaking across the sky?
Isabel. Found the empty sarcophagus of Isabel Thorne, Ketheric's daughter.
Her breath catches. You notice a barely perceptible shudder run through her body.
An unfortunate coincidence. I hope never to meet the wicked man who hemorrhaged shadows over this peaceful village.
Her name's Nightsong, an immortal Ketheric trapped within the Shadowfell.
An immortal. But it couldn't possibly be. Never mind. It doesn't matter. What matters is you have him in a corner. Jaheira and every fighting body in this place have gone to Moonrise Towers to face Ketheric down. She's waiting for you there. End this. Now. We're all counting on you.
Alright. Before we do that, though...
Did you see it? The path of light. That's good, right? Means we might make it out of here alive.
Get that for no reason.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Oh yeah, well,
At least things have stayed interesting.
There you are. Unfortunately, ever since you arrived, things keep changing. I hate it.
Last night's best bargains right here. You had something to do with the light, right?
Yep.
I knew it. This is the end for Ketheric. Stock up while you can.
Do I have any anything I need, but I can sell you some shit that I don't need.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
I'm glad it was you who walked through that door. Thank you.
I don't know. I don't think Mole would like that.
You're still here. Thought you'd be halfway to Moonrise and leading the Harper's charge on the tower. Go on. The day needs saving.
I think that's the first hint of respect that Roland has for us. I mean, it's still tongue-in-cheek, but still.
Whatever that light is, the Harpers and the Flaming Fists can deal with it. We'll follow once it's safe.
Prick.
Yes? I'm sure you would.
Alright, Elixir of Radiant Resistance. I've not heard of this, but I'm taking it. I think I sold those to him. Yeah, okay.
If you're...
Any word on Nathaniel? Is he all right? Is he safe?
He's at my camp right now. He's going to be fine.
He is? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I haven't been able to sleep, knowing he was trapped in that wretched place. Thank you for saving him when I couldn't. I can rest now. Finally.
Take it easy. All right. We're gonna go ahead and call the stream here. Holy balls. Okay. Yep. Tomorrow, when we begin again, we assault Moonrise Towers. So tomorrow will be the end of Act 2 and the beginning of Act 3. And after... I'm not... Again, I don't know if there'll be a double stream. If there is, we'll be on our way to Rivington. But hopefully at this pace we can finish the game before patch 3 hits. Anyway, thank you all for joining me. I know it was a longer stream, but I felt the Gauntlet of Shar needed to be done all in one go. Alright. Have a good night, everyone, and I will see you in the morning with more Baldur's Gate 3. Take care, and have a great rest of your weekend.